early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Holidays at Nightfall. What the heck is this? Ah, we left this open. My bad. Alright, there we go. Got that closed. Well, before we actually start on working on anything for this park, I want to talk about a series that I want to make pretty soon as, the 1.4 update is released. And this series is going to be called Blank vs. Nox. And so what I want you guys to do is share with me, once, the 1.4 update is released, share with me your scenarios, your custom scenarios, and I will try to challenge them, do my best, because I know I can have a little bit of trouble with them. So, I'm gonna ask you to try to play at both my strengths and weaknesses, mostly strengths, please and thank you. And, well, you can play at my weaknesses. I'm not going to hate you for that. It's just, I would like a challenge that's not that challenging, because, stress, that's why. Alright, no, I'm okay with harder challenges, that's fine. So yeah, I want you guys to challenge me. And it will be like fans versus Nox, and sometimes I may even challenge myself, so Nox versus Nox, which might be a little bit weird, but hey, Noxception, I suppose. Anyway. So, if you guys, if there's a way to set parameters that there's a way to lose, that would be cool. I am not 100% sure on how the whole scenario editor works. I've gotten a small sneak peek at it, but I've not actually, watched the whole thing, the whole video that showed the scenario editor. So, something like that. If there is something that, allows me to lose, I would like you guys to input that into your scenarios. That way, if I lose too many and, you guys win a lot, then I will have to do something. I will have to do something specific. And so I kind of want to do that there because I just think challenges are fun. And I would also like to give back to you guys if you can, beat me at kind of, I don't know, my own game, since I've played basically all of career mode. And I would say that I'm not that bad. You know where my weaknesses are if you've watched most of my, Planet Coaster series, and you know where my strengths are, so yeah, I guess, I have both of those, but still, I think I can do it. I think I'm up to the challenge, so go ahead and do your best, or I should say do your worst. Alright, so in today's episode, we're going to continue working on our, whole candy corn thing here, because this seems to be what we're doing here. We're doing a whole kind of, candy corn? This is not Halloween. Candy cane, excusez-moi. We're doing a whole candy cane type thing here. Didn't need the glue there. It was just, for show, just to see what can be done. So, yeah, we have basically these kinds of lights here. We have the lighthouse in the back, and I think I kind of want to attach some lights along the mountain, just so we can light up the rest of the lighthouse that's, on the outside. That way it won't look so dark and tall in the night, and that would be kind of spooky. Also, Big Daddy Joe did link me to a bunch, and I mean a bunch of coasters and things like that. And I do eventually intend on using these, especially since they're very rocky ones. So I will be using these along the mountain, maybe next to it or around it, because that would work superbly well with that. It just looks like it belongs there. And this gave me the idea that I do want to make a part of this park that's kind of like a ski area. Even though it might not be on a mountain, we're going to have wooden buildings and things like that. And I really like that idea there. And maybe, they could go quote unquote skiing on the mountain, even though it's not going to be a skiing mountain, but still, they could just ride the go-karts on the mountain, right? Anyway, so we have a bunch of these things, and I just cannot wait to use them, because that's going to be very exciting. But right now, we have got to work on our candy cane stuff, because we are nearing Thanksgiving, and that means that as soon as, the episode on Thanksgiving shows up, we are going to be adding everything that happened with the 1.4 update, and then some, because that's when things start getting kicked into overdrive. That's when we basically have to lay out rides and make sure that all the plans are in order. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I am not going to work on the cube today. I want to focus mostly on our shop. So let's go ahead and move these back to where I wanted them to be. And I won't have them in a row. I just laid them out that way just because that made life a little bit easier. Let's see. I want to be at 10 in the morning, I believe. It's a little bit bright. 8 in the morning. I guess that's fine. What's 9 look like? 9 is better. Sure. Alright, 9 in the morning. Not so bright, not so dark. Alright, so I want to work with these, and I want to make sure that they look kind of, I don't know, I want to say candy cane-ish, but at the same time, not so much. So maybe we could go with some kind of, I don't know, gift theme on them. Let's see what we can do about that, though. Let's take a look at our building pieces here. I want to make sure that we use, I want to say paneling, just because the paneling looks really cool. It just, we could change whatever colors we want. So let's go for maybe some red paneling here. Let's see. Our favorite red was this one? This one? Ooh, I really do like this one. What is the one that we use for that over here? It was a brighter one. It was definitely the brighter one. I could tell right now. Yeah, it was definitely this one. All right, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this one here. I can tell it's a little bit in underground, but hey, that's fine. We can change it later, you guys. Not a problem. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and add ourselves panel walls all throughout here, and we will also add ourselves our panel roof because that's going to, well, it's going to be a necessity, basically. So let's see, panel roof, there we go. And bring this guy up and flip because I don't want the, oh, there's seams all around. Well, this actually really looks like a gift, doesn't it? I kind of like that. So, I don't know if I want to do this, like I use, wait, isn't there a piece over, aha, panel column. So, can I make this white, first of all, or can I make it other colors? It doesn't have to be white. Can I do that, and can I put it, like, somewhere in the middle here? Okay, can, however, it really does not allow me to work with it too much, so we're gonna have to use something completely different that's not this. I'm just thinking how we're gonna make the bow on this. And so that's not going to work out super well for us. So let's see what other pieces we have. Maybe not columns. Although these pieces here might work because they allow us to, well, work with them a little bit more. Oh, that's a lining. No, thank you. All right, there we go. So we could probably go ahead and, ooh. Can we, aha. So we can do this. I kind of like that. However, this one's clearly not tall enough, so we're going to have to add a second piece to this, but that's okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and drop that one down. Got to make sure it's as far in as we can go, because that's going to be kind of cool there. Let's get up. There we go. All right, so does that look okay? It totally looks just fine. Awesome. So I might have to just, you know, duplicate this wall instead of adding extra walls. So let me just go ahead and remove these here so I can actually duplicate that one and make life easier on me. So, let's see, we were using this, will this corner work here? Because I really hope it will, because I am not about to start adding different pieces here. Let's see, bring it down a little bit, just enough that it's not, oh, no, bring it up there, ooh, oh man, I had it there. Alright, so something like that. Looks good, right, you guys? It looks not that bad. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and duplicate this wall just to make life a little bit easier on us. And doop, doop, doop. And there we go. All right, and same thing again. Doop, doop, doop. And there we go. All right, so now all we have to do, basically, is connect the this thing all the way through here. I have got to wonder if we can flip this. We can, can't we? Oh, thank goodness. I was like, oh boy, that's not going to work. So, oh, no, leave that there. I want to just get rid of that. Some reason I got rid of that is because I can't use it just yet until I have position snap back on. But I want to do position snap later on because, of course, right now we have got to focus on doing this side here. So, I don't know if this, I mean, that might be the better size because if we try to use this one, obviously it's going to go in through there and that's not going to be cool. We could, however, let's see, can I copy these two? I think I can copy this wall and just remove the pieces. I want this piece. So I know it's, you know, copying a lot of things that we don't exactly need just for this, but it's okay. All right, so there we go. We have that in. Let's go ahead and remove that one, and there we go. So that one looks kind of proper there. Let's go ahead and get our, let's see, this guy back in here. Ooh, it's white. I need to be this red again. All right, there we go, and works. All right, so now it's going to be back to this, and we're going to go ahead and use this piece, I believe, and of course it has got to be back to white again, just because, and wait, okay, there it is. All right, so this one, we have got to sync it. Oh, why does this one look smaller? Oh, no. Don't tell me. No. How is this one smaller? Oh. See, these two are the same size. This one, okay, let's see. This is this the same size? What the heck? How are these the same size? That is not real. That is absolutely not real. What is going on here? I have no idea what's going on here, but somehow this one can align with this, or maybe not on aha, so it just won't align on this side. All right, fine. Apparently it wants to be just these pieces. Well, I guess that's fine. Can I somehow duplicate this and keep it there? No, I cannot. Oh, boy. All right, well, that's a little bit tricky. That's a little bit annoying, too, at the same time. Jeez. All right, so now it's just a matter of aligning this all the way through and making sure that it looks okay. So let's see. Something like, oh, boy. I hope we can't see the seam too much. Let me just slow my mouse down here because I don't want to mess this up too much. Something like that, maybe? Nope, it's sticking out a little bit too much. Oh boy, alright. Give me a second, because this is already being a little bit annoying, and that was not at all what I intended. Okay, so it turns out that if we flip these, they somehow become thicker, so I did not realize that. I apologize. Also, why is this not position snapping? That's bizarre. Maybe because it doesn't have a position, does it? Aha! So this is going to be a little bit more difficult to work with. You have got to align this just right. Something like that there-ish. I don't even know. All right, so let's go ahead and move this back here. Let's see, is that going to be, it looks like it's good. All right. I like working with these, honestly, because it makes it so that we have a little bit of, oh, I actually have to flip this. I was like, Yeah, I like working with these just because it makes it a little bit easier to move things around. And that's always, you know, that's always preferable. All right, so let's see. Let's gonna go ahead and do that. We have got to sink it down a little bit, not that much. Oh, so it's not aligned. Aha! I knew it. Yeah, it's really not aligned. All right, so we have got to fix that part there. So this has got to, oh, blue, blue, blue. I need blue. There we go. Bring that up. That's a little bit too much, isn't it? Maybe there? Maybe? Let's see. Let's try to sink it down again and see if that, oh, nope, it's still not right. All right, I'm going to bring it up a little bit more so I can see this slightly better. And let's see the blue one. So we have got to bring it up. Oh, no, that's way too much. Oh, my gosh. All right, so that's not enough. Maybe there? Oh, boy. Trying to work with this. And oh, I think we got it. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. All right. There we go. All right, so you have to scooch it up a little bit more and then scooch it over, and that should do the job. All right, there we go. I think I actually have to do this. Oh, what is going on over here? Aha! This part's not exactly aligned, so that's definitely a problem, but we will change that in just a moment. Seems like it is aligned with this one, though, so that's fine with me. Let's just make sure that it's completely unaligned over here. Otherwise, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. It's not going to look okay. All right, there we go. That one's good. All right, and can I just select this piece? Okay, yeah, we just bought it. I didn't realize we hadn't purchased it yet, just yet. All right, so I need to select now this piece. Let's see. Yes, escape. There we go. And I need to select this one now, and we have got to move this one over. With this, wait, can I select two of them and move them at the same time? I can. Ooh. All right, so this has got to be moved over just a bit. Something like that there. And it looks like this one, this one here has got to be moved in or something like that. I don't know. There's something wrong with it. That's sticking out a little bit too far. So let's see. If we move it in, oh, that's a little bit too much. Sure? Maybe it's just thicker overall than the other piece. Well, that looks okay. Maybe let's try moving it a little bit over as well, just in case. Let's try to align it with the black side, with the gray side, I guess, on the left over there. And that looks right, like the shadow. However, this one, I guess the shadow was right? Maybe. I don't know. I like it like that there. All right, so there we go. We have that there, and suddenly this is looking more like a gift, isn't it? So I do need this piece, though, because, of course, we need to cross it over here. So this is going to be one more, a little bit of finagling. Oh, boy. Which one's the thick part? I'm not so sure now. Let's see. We have got to turn this way. Make sure that we have it kind of angled right. Otherwise, we are going to be, again, in a little bit of a pickle, and we're going to have to move some things that I don't want to move. Like these guys. So let's see, something like that there. Good. Let's go ahead and move this over and move this back into here. And yes, as you can see, I am using these tools a little bit more than I used to. Because, I don't know, they work super well for building. And I know I didn't do much building before, but these kind of series give me like the best opportunity to do building, and that's probably why I like them. That's probably why I like doing this. Okay, so this one is good there. However, it might not be turned 100% right because, as you can see, that is a problem. So what are we going to do about that? Well, we're going to go ahead and start to... Oh, let's see. There's no way to fix that. It seems like, yeah, they're just misaligned because this one is misaligned. So that was my bad. That's okay, you guys. It's not the most difficult thing in the world to change. Let's see. Gotta move that over there. There we go. And I think this is good in terms of... Oh, no, never mind. It's not even further this way. It needs to move a little bit further there. No, it actually has got to move this way instead. Just a little bit. Just a lot of it. Apparently not that much. All right, so something like that there, maybe. Let's see. That side looks good. That looks good. All right, there we go. And as for up and down, I think we are good where it is. Yeah, we're good where it is. All right, so let's just make sure it's up one more. Oh, it's not that aligned. It could be better. It could be better. I know. Okay, so there we go. We have that guy in there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And now we have got to try to align this, because clearly I was not too good on that. So let's see. Let's go ahead and move this way. I was just trying to move with the M, but that would have been very bad. All right, so something like that there, and I don't think we need to move it further in just because that might cause problems, but I'm going to try it anyway just in case we can. All right, so let's, ooh. Yes. Okay, never mind. It does not cause problems. So sure, I'm okay with that. All right, and that should not at all impede on the building. Now, as you can see, we have a little bit of a problem down here, but that's pretty easily solved if we just copy this guy, huh? Because, well, that guy's already in the ground, so what the heck, why not? All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of our position snap because we don't need that. I guess I have to recopy this one now because of that. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to grab this little piece because we don't even need that big amount there. I mean, for this one, we do. But obviously, for this side, we don't. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of something like this. Let's see, we need to go ahead and move it inside and then drop it down. So let's go ahead and do something like... there-ish? Yeah, there-ish. All right. So now you have to just move it down, basically, and that should do the trick for the most part. Let's see. I want to try to make it so that it's kind of on the ground. There. Kind of like that. Let's move it over just a bit, and that should do it. I might have to flip this, though, because something about it looks very... Ah! It's way too in there, although that means that we can definitely go further in with these pieces. Well, that's an interesting conundrum. That means I'm not going to work on this part right now. I will add that part later on so I can actually finish this building good and proper. Right, so bows. We needed our bows. So we do have some bows, I believe, somewhere in here. I'm sorry, what? Snowman bow. Wait a second. What? Since when do we have snowman bows? Snowman bow. What? Are the bows in here? The bows have got to be in here then, right? Let's see. Let's uncheck the vinyl plastic and search for bow. No bows. Where the heck did we get the bows before? Huh? How am I suddenly confused? Well, I don't know. What the heck is this thing called? Oh, maybe it's ribbon, huh? Let's see. It's probably just a ribbon. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right. Oops. Ribbona. It's not a ribbona. All right. So this guy, it's right now red. I guess we could probably go for something like, I don't know, maybe green and gold color scheme here. I don't know if that's going to look nice, but it's going to definitely add a little bit of difference to this. So we could just go ahead and drop this in. Where the heck? Hold on. Something's missing about this. Oh, it's dug into the building. You know what? That might work. That might just work. So how exactly do we want to do this? I'm not so sure, but I'm going to go ahead and just start making like a ribbon type thing here. And then eventually we might add onto this, you know, more and more ribbons so it actually looks proper. So something like that there. And we just continue adding some ribbons on here until we get something like, let's see, let's flip that over there. Until we get something like this. Let's just bring this one up a little bit there, and there we go. All right, so that's a... Oh, wait, it's missing a piece there. My bad, did not realize that. So I'm going to just assume that it's probably missing some more pieces somewhere along the way here. So let's go ahead and do that there. Yeah, it's probably missing that. There we go. So we need those ribbon pieces sticking up from the end there just to make it look kind of complete. Works for me. So there we go there, and last piece over here. I don't know if we need that all around, but hey, it might be okay just the way it is. Works for me. All right, so we're going to have gifts just like that along these shops here. And we can even decorate this with like snowflakes to make it look like it's not just, you know, regular present paper, plain old present paper. So we could definitely do that. I'm going to work on the ribbons a little bit more later just because I know that's a little bit messy looking. We probably have more ribbons there than we need. Or, yeah, ribbons. They were definitely ribbons. Yeah, we have probably more than we need here. And it's a little bit tilted to the side, but hey, no present is ever perfect. And if it is, well, people are lying to you. And I might want to double up on this just to make it a little bit thicker just because this one looks a little bit thin. But yeah, there's a lot of little changes that have to be made with this just to make it perfect. But for now, this is the main idea of this area here. So we're going to have these. Let's just lay them out now. I can show you guys what I kind of want here. So we know that we're going to have a road back here. Well, actually, let me just go ahead and make that road. Because I know I've been like, oh, yeah, there's going to be a road over here. And then I just continue ignoring it. So let's go ahead and do the road. I suppose somewhere over... This seems far enough. This definitely seems far enough. All right, so somewhere over here. So there's our road, and we'll have that basically parallel with that one. All right, so we have all this area here for a food court and a ride or two. So I want to have these mostly in the front so we can have the ride maybe in the back. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and grab this whole building, move it all the way towards the front so we can have the space here. So what I want to do is I, of course, want to have our, let's edit this. I want to have our restrooms on either side here. So we're going to have these like maybe right here at the front. We're going to have, ooh, we have to flip this building slight bit just so it'll be more aligned with the path. But we're going to have this one here. And let's see, this one's going to be obviously on this side here, maybe kind of the same. It just looks so weird the way it is right now. All right, so we're going to have this over here, but let's see, maybe not exactly here. I kind of want to have it, Part of me wants to break these up into different buildings just because it's starting to get a little bit difficult to work with. I can't flip this one the way that I want to. So I do want to, let's see, no, I want to get rid of this. I think I have to make new ones, don't I? That's okay. All right, so we're going to need a bathroom, a first aid, and I'm pretty sure there is a way of doing this, but hey, you know, I'd rather just start over. All right, so there we go. There's one building. There's a chief beef. Apparently, that's the first one I said to work with just because people love their chief beef. I don't know. We're going to go for an ATM. Click done there, so we won't have to do that ever again. And let's see. We had ourselves some Street Fox coffee. Sure. We had 2 bathrooms, so let's go ahead and do those individually of one another. We had we had Pip Shop water. Yes, of course we had Pip Shop water. How could I forget? And let's see. Monsieur Frites. No, Missy Good, just because, again, people might, I don't know, want different food. And we had this, the first aid. So that, I believe, was... Oh, no, that wasn't everything. We also had a Hat's Fantastic. There we go. So a bunch of new buildings that we can work on these individually. Right, so that's going to help us out so much of you guys. Oh, my gosh. All right, so let's go ahead and move this guy all the way over to here because this guy's going to be on the corner somewhere over here. Same thing with this guy. This guy's going to be on the corner. Oh. I wish I could move these just by selecting them, but apparently I have to select the building first. Which gets a little bit annoying, but that's okay. So I'll have this one over here in the corner. And let's see. So I want to go ahead and do maybe the one food next. So let's see. Street Fox, this one here. Missy Good next. All right, so let's go ahead and select that. Move this one over to here. And I want to bring this maybe along the way over here somehow. And this is going to be maybe a wider arch than I thought, but that's fine. All right, wait, this is part of the whole building, right? It's all building together, so we can just move the building. Aha! All right, so we're going to do something like this here. Why are you connected? No. No connections just yet. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Then we're going to go ahead and move this over to somewhere over here. Let's just move over into that area like that. Then the ATM, of course, because the ATM has got to find its own place in this park. And, well, it's going to be just like any other building. Then we'll have the Pip Shot water, I suppose. Let's go ahead and move that one all the way to right over here. And then we have our Street Fox coffee, which, of course, will be moved all the way through right over here. And this one, it'll be right over here with paths around it. That way, we can get to our ride, that whatever ride is in the back over here. And there we go. We have enough space. And hopefully this space in here, and maybe the space around it is enough for benches, because obviously we want people sitting here. Now, the only thing about this that I don't like is the orientation. So I kind of want to move it so that it faces this way instead. But then that messes with the ride. So maybe what we should do is a ride that goes from this way, so it encompasses this whole area here. So let's see, can I select everything? Good. Okay, I was like, uh-oh. All right, so if we do that, we could probably go ahead and do something like this here for our, I don't know. Oh, we could just have it here. This might be more than enough room for this. Sure, we'll just have the ride this way then, and then we'll put the paths from here. All right, you know what? That works for me. And what we did not leave, though, was enough space for our cube. So let's go ahead and reselect these guys and try to move this a little bit over so we have more than enough room for that cube. So let's see, maybe something like this here, tilted just a slight bit, just so it can look, you know, a little bit cooler. And we'll have more than enough room, hopefully, for the cube. Let me just keep tilting until it looks like there's enough room. All right, it will obstruct it by what? Oh, maybe the mountain? Maybe some kind of terrain? I don't know. All right, so the cube will, of course, be somewhere over here, and we still have to work on that. But yeah, there we go. So we have just enough space there. That should work out pretty well for us, and we can connect the cube with this. And then this cube's going to be over here. We might have to do another food court on this side just in case. Wow, I like how there's an imprint there. That's kind of cool. Right, so for the cube, because we have, you know, whole present type situation going on here and whole candy cane type thing, I think what I want to do for the cube is I might have to move it back just because I kind of want to make it a present too. And it's pretty squarish, so I think that would work out fairly well for that. So we can always go for a present, or we can do is do presents like on the corner and then have it like snowing onto the cube. Maybe do a tree somewhere around here, because it doesn't have to be, you know, oh, my bad. It doesn't have to be a whole like encapsulated type thing. It just has to be something that we can, you know, duplicate on both sides basically. So maybe I should have just built one cube and then duplicated it once it has everything on it. But hey, you know what? Things happen. So let's go ahead and get to work on that. So let's see. What I wanted to do was the presents. Now, do I really want to do a present like that, or do we have presents that will actually work pretty well for us? So let's see. What kinds of presents do we have? Gift? Gift? Aha, there we go. All right, so we have these. They're pretty small, and unfortunately in this game we cannot actually make things bigger. At least I don't think there's a way to make things bigger. So we're kind of stuck with these. Although I kind of like this because it doesn't really cover too much of the ride. And it just looks like, you know, we can stack presents on top of each other. So that might be okay. Can I change the colors of these though? Because this gift wrap looks kind of sort of lame. Let's see. I want maybe a bluish color. Maybe not blue. That one's kind of blue. Oh, we could go for blue. It's okay for blue. Yeah, that works. All right. So there we go. Something like that there. And we might want to do the same kind of... Oh, that sounds magical. We might want to do the same kind of pillar type situation all the way throughout here. So that way the pillars are gifts. And then over the top we have some kind of... I don't know. I want to almost call it a tapestry sort of thing where it's just like covering one side of the ride and then the other side is open so you could see it. So we'll try to do that, and then maybe we'll do like a over part too where, you know, we can hold the snow, because snow is always cool. Don't we have snow? I'm pretty sure we have snow. Let's see, special effects. Let's go ahead and get rid of that there. And what would it be under? Maybe ambiance, smoke, snow falling. There we go. Ooh, snow flurries. Okay, what does this look like? So that's going up from, ooh, so we can have these all along the ride, you guys. That would be pretty cool. I like that idea for sure, So we're gonna do that, and let's see, says steam. Oh, is the rest of this not snowy? Dry ice. Yeah, no, I don't think that. Well, I don't think that's good. Falling snow debris. Where? Oh, it's just like a gentle debris just falling every now and then. Oh my gosh. Or huge chunks also. So we could mix this in there as well. That might work. And, blowing snow dust. Oh, I like that. I like this one, though, for the paths. I think that would work superbly well with paths. Let's see if we maybe, like, try to align the paths with these things. It looks like there's just snow, you know, constantly going on there. But that one might be a little bit small. Aha. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That adds so much more ambiance to the park, and that just looks like a, I don't know, very cool thing to do. So that's probably something that we're going to do just because it adds so much, you guys. It just seems perfect, okay? It just seems perfect. So let's see, blowing dirt now. All right, so we have, of course, our snow falling, and that's, well, what you would expect, basically. So we are, of course, going to use this, like, above this ride. I don't know if it falls, like, let's see, does it fall, like, low enough? It looks like it will eventually. And I like the sound it has. So yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of really like that. All right, so first things first. Let me go ahead and get rid of these gifts. I know I said that these gifts will be perfectly fine here, but now I'm getting all kinds of other ideas. Let's go ahead and make this a wintry cube just because. And we'll also add gifts here. It's not a big idea. It's not a big issue, excuse me. But you know, first things first, though. So what I want to do, though, I want to make this building. That way, it'll be easier to build on. So let's go ahead and add some kinds of roofing underneath it just to make life a little bit easier. So let's see, I need some flat roof, and, well, we could go with the modern one just because I feel like that's one of the things I'm going to use eventually. And also, it has these corner pieces, which will allow us to, oh, never mind. I was like, which should allow us to do this, but no, it really doesn't. Maybe the corner pieces here are going to be fine. Maybe they will. I don't know. All right, so how do we, I wish we could align. I really wish we could align these like we do with coasters, because that would make life so much easier. But anyway, let's see. Building, we need to grab a roof. I guess we can work with the paneling. There we go, because this one's going to be the easier one to do. And let's see. Can we? Because we can drop it down there. For some reason, we can't bring it through here. Do I have my settings off? Because if that's the case, whoops. Let's see. Game. Yes, I do. That would explain a lot. All right, let's turn that all back on, and that should be good. All right. Back to our building, and there we go. All right, so now I can just lift this wherever I want to put it. If I want to put it there, I can put it there. All right, so let's just have this sticking out a slight bit, just because, remember, we have got to align things to this. So let's try to make sure that this is aligned with the ride and nothing else, because that would cause problems if it's aligned with everything else, like the path, for instance, because the path, we know, is not okay. So let's just go ahead and do something like, that's sticking out a little bit too much. Like that there. There we go. So let's just move this along the way over here, and that looks like it's going to work out pretty well for us. So let's just drop this. Let's bring it all the way through to here. I'm just checking to make sure that it lines all the way through. It looks like it does. So let's just go ahead and bring it through to somewhere over here, just so it can align with everything. And we are good to drop, I believe. It looks like we're just about good to drop. I'm just trying to move it just a little bit to make sure that it doesn't go through all the way. Good. All right, there we go. So we kind of sort of have what we need here. I will sink this down eventually just because I don't want it to be this high up. I don't want it to be part of the ride, basically. Oh! All right, so I have to scoot this whole thing over, but that's okay. That's not that much of an issue. All right, so let's go. Ooh. You have to scoot this over a lot more than I thought. Challenge complete. What just happened? I don't know what just happened, but I'm going to have to check that in a second. So let's go ahead and just line this whole thing up here. And, well, now you're getting started on our building process here, which is a little bit different. It's usually not how I build, but hey, if this works, then it's fine the way it is. All right, let's align that all the way through there. And what did we finish? Ah, yes, good. And how are we doing on our research over here? Because I want to make sure that, oh, the sun. Nice. So we have, wait, test pilot and steel vengeance. Uh-oh, so that means I wasn't even running any research. Oh, boy. My bad, you guys. My bad. All right, let's go ahead and line these all up so hopefully we can get all of our research done, because that would be ideal. And let's see. So this building, not 100% the way I wanted it to go. Let's go ahead and grab the building. Just the building. Thank you. And let's see. So now we have to align this to the whole ride in a way that will actually kind of work. Oh, boy. Can we do this? Oh, we can do this. All right, good. Because I'm just like, how am I going to do this if I can't see the whole thing? So something maybe like that. Let's see if that works. There's a little bit it's a little bit just sticking out there. Is there a little bit sticking out over here? There totally is. Good. And there's some part like that sticking out over here. Some part sticking out. Okay, I'm going to just assume that this is okay. And if it isn't, well, I tried. All right, so now it's just a matter of sinking it down. So can we? Yes, we can. Thank goodness. I was like, oh boy, if we can't use that. Uh-oh. It's not aligned. Or it is aligned. But the thing is that terrain is a little bit difficult, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's what it is. All right, so let's just sink it all the way down until everything is masked, because really all we need is a grid to build on. So there we go. Works for me. Although, can I select it? I can still select it. Thank goodness. I was like, oh boy. Problems arising all around. All right, so there we go. So now all we need is our scenery here, so we can actually align this along the right here. And I know it's going to look dark for a little while, but that's okay. So now we know how we have to go along this, especially for the pieces that lock in place. So can I actually have this locking in place? Position snap. No. How about angle? Ah, angle snap was what I was looking for before, and I didn't use it. Whoops. My bad. I don't know why I thought it was position snap. My bad, you guys. All right, so now I need to just bring this one this way, and that should be good. Now, the only thing I wonder is, can I bring this underground, and will it still actually work? Hey, get under there. Get under there with everything else. It's not working. Let's see. Just dip it down one more. There we go. Will it still work? Will it still do the trick? I'm going to say that's a big yes. So that works for me. All right. So what I want to do is I want to actually bring the building back up so that way I can actually work with this a little bit easier. And that way, oh, it's actually aligning. See that? That's what I'm talking about. But is the grid weird right now? Because this is aligning in a very bizarre fashion that I did not want. Let's not position snap, but I do want to align to surface. There we go. All right. So now we know where we put this. We put this right over here by the very edge, and that should work. So all we have to do is basically just bring this all the way through, and it should be good. All right, there we go, you guys. So we are getting things started, and hopefully it'll be very, very fancy and kind of cool, but it's going to take a while, and hopefully this isn't overdoing things because, well, I know I overdo things sometimes, but I'm trying not to. So let me go ahead, line this whole thing up, and hopefully this will look pretty cool. All right, there we go. We have our kind of sort of snowy cube now, although, yeah, if you speed it up, it looks so much cooler. So I didn't put any effects on this side or this side because this side is going to be the exit, I believe, and this side is going to be the entrance. So, of course, we don't want to have to obstruct the paths because that usually doesn't work out well for us. Let's see how we're doing in terms of research. It's still going, just a third of the way there, so it's taking a little bit long, but that's because I forgot about it. My bad, you guys. And wait a second, those shops are open. I thought I closed these. All right, they're brand new. That would explain a lot, you guys. I was just like, everything seems to be open over there. That means we must be losing, a little bit of money there. That's not that bad. And apparently people were thinking about that House Fantastic for some reason, even though they weren't actually visiting. Oh, man, people are weird. People are very weird. All right, let's go ahead, and there we go. All right, and also got to make sure, though, we're only selling, yes, good. Wait, what? Use the same prices and extras for, so automatic, or I should say automagically, it's just selected the way it is. Cool. All right, so that's actually a good thing to see. Wait, what does Street Fox Coffee even sell? We have, all kinds of drinks, and we can even add extras, but the extras cost money, don't they? So I don't know if I really want to do that just because. So they're going to have to drink their bland coffees just the way they are, basically. All right, so we have our decorations in here, and that's always nice to see. A part of me wants to go ahead and use pillars on the corners here just because I think that would probably work out very, very well. Let's see, maybe columns. Is that what we needed here? Yes. So, I actually build in this building, don't I? Edit building. Let's see, gotta get the columns again. Where are they? Aha, right here. So, if we can actually get on the grid here is, aha, there we go. Something like that. Although that's not really 100% there where I need it to be. So maybe not these, because clearly we can't really move these around as need be. Or we could always select a new grid, huh? And let's try doing that. And yeah, that's not going to work either. Oh my gosh, that's a mess. All right, so we're not going to do that. I guess we're going to go for the gifts and just make a gift. Ooh, this would look so cool, but I guess that's not going to work out for us. So yeah, that's, it's a little bit sad. It's sad that it won't work. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to need, oh, challenge available. What do we have here? Huh. Anyway, we're going to need gifts. So we're going to need some kind of pillar type thing. We always have this one available to us that's not actually aligned with anything, so we could use this one. But I just don't think I want to, just because it looks too delicious, basically. I know that's a very lame thing to say, but that's just how it is. Alright, so let's see. We need our gift, right? Yeah, it's totally a gift. And we have this tall one here that will probably work pretty well for these corners. However, it's pretty thin, and we can always just move these around a little bit, because I think the gift pillar is going to be probably the better idea. Although we'll cover some of that right there, as you can see. Wait, why can we see this? Why can we see this? That's not supposed to be seen there. Yeah, we can see it. Okay, I have to sink this down a little bit lower then. Didn't realize that we could still see it. Alright, that means we're going to have to select that there. Excuse me? Editing, my bad. X, and let's just dump it down slight little bit until we can no longer see that. Come on. Come on. That's a little bit too much, isn't it? No, there we go. Okay, whew, I think that's good. I don't know, I feel like I can kind of still see it, but I think that's just my eyes. Yeah, that's good. Alright, good. Whew, problem solved. Okay, back to this here. So yeah, gift towers. What do you guys think about doing gift towers on the side, and then we'll do like some kind of over, I don't know, like a kind of roof, a kind of open roof, and on that open roof we'll have snow falling onto the cube. So what do you guys think about that idea? Because I think that would be kind of nice for this area, especially since we're gonna have, you know, gift shops, or I guess literally gift shops. Get it? Gifts and shops, yeah. And of course, you know, candy cane theming throughout here. It's gonna look very, very, very festive. Not so wintry, not so lodgy, but just straight up festive. And also, I think I want to go ahead and just lay down some benches right away, just because I figure that that's kind of what I want in here. But of course, guess what we cannot forget? We cannot forget our bins. So I'm going to go ahead and do some bins on both of these sides here, because those are super important, especially since we have food right nearby. And I guess we could probably do the first ones over here as bins too, excuse me, just because we're going to need that there. Alright, so the rest of these, though, will be benches. And yes, I will put them on the path just because I like the idea of them being on the path and not off the path. It, to me, just looks cool. Oh, I have to move that one a little bit differently. Alright, let's go ahead and do this here. And this, oh, these, I don't think these are aligned, or my camera's not aligned. Nope, these aren't aligned. Oh, boy. Oh, well. That's fine. It's fine. Nobody said it has to be perfect, right? Nobody said it had to. Alright, so we're going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just trying to think of how many I should do before I add more bins. Maybe there, 4. And then we add some bins on this side here. And then we do some 4 more, right? So let's see, we have just enough for 4 more. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and let's see, 4 somewhere over here. Sure, so we could probably do something like that along this path, because remember, this path is basically just for people getting to that place over there and getting to these rides that are going to be right over here. So it's going to be a place where a lot of people eat and drink, and they will always, you know, ride rides like this and probably get sick. So we're going to need for them to sit somewhere and throw away the garbage somewhere. Otherwise, things are going to get a little too messy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the cube in terms of doing the gift pillars and things like that. I could always not have to, you know, we can always do something like this. Let me just get our gift. What? Oh, there we go. So we can always do something like this if that one tall, you know, pillar doesn't look right. So we can always do something like, let's see, like this here. Oh, that's green. Let me just grab a different, that's also green. What the heck? That one's short. That one's short. Fine. I'll grab another green one. So we can always do this and then stack gifts on top of that like that and go all the way up to the top with like a bunch of stacked gifts that's basically spread out through the sides. But I kind of like the idea of maybe just doing 1 or 2 gifts at the bottom and then stacking all the way up through to the top with 1 or 2 gifts all the way through as well. Again, it's up to you guys what you think about that, if that seems like a cool idea. If not, then I will, you know, try to figure out a different way of doing pillars. Maybe just do like regular pillars and try to wrap some kind of tinsel around them and whatever we have. Let's see, I don't think we have tinsel. I think we have like wreath or something like that. Yeah, we have wreaths. That's a spooky wreath. What am I telling you about? Yeah, we have wreaths. We do have the wreath somewhere over here, though, right? Let's see. Wreath. 3. There we go. We have this, which it can be a little bit difficult to work with, but it might be cool. It might be cool to do. So you can always just put this around our pillars, and that would look pretty cool as well. So yeah, we could do that. So let me know what you guys think about that. And also, let me know what you guys think about fans versus Nox type series, because I really would like to get this started as soon as is possible. Obviously, that's 1.4 update is going to be released on November 22nd, so maybe we could start it on, I want to say the 25th? I think the 25th would be, maybe we could start it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, if you like that idea, and if not, well, then I'll try to think of something else, but for now, that's the path that we seem to be going on. And don't worry, just because I start the Fans vs. Nox series, does not mean that I will end this one right away. This one will end basically on Christmas. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.